Okay, we want to go on a journey. The 16 years of PDP. People say the oppositions, when they want to take a swipe at PDP, said 16 years of nothingness. But from speaking to people, different various stakeholders, they have been able to make me understand that the existence of Nigeria, most 90% of what we see today are product of the PDP's administration. And yours was part of that administration. So we're going to look at agriculture now. Is a people's-oriented policy that have transformed the way people practice agriculture in Nigeria.
Thank you. Well, probably I may not take the same trajectory with you because of what you said. I actually listened on television. Young people will come talk about 16 years of PDP was a waste, and I smiled. There is no way 16 years of any government can be a waste. You see, we play dangerous politics in Nigeria, and we believe that national development is about disregarding others or insulting others or abusing others. No. And that is why this issue of, they did nothing. Let me say there's one big fallacy too that I've been watched on television. Throughout the 16 years of PDP, the crude oil was being sold at about $100 per barrel, which is a big fallacy. When Obasanjo took over, it was less than $30 per barrel. Even when I was a vice president in 2007, when we came in, it dropped so low. There was a particular week that got up to just at something dollars per barrel. That is why, for the first time, Yar'Adua even reduced the pump price of PMS, because Nigerians were paying higher than the landed cost. A president wouldn't have done that. Yes, later on, the oil prices increased. But one thing people don't know is that because we are subsidizing the petroleum products, so even when the prices go high, the bulk of the money goes to private marketers. And that is why I felt that for this country to move on, we have to completely deregulate. Because there are sometimes you can't understand the figures. Maybe if you take me there, we'll talk a little more. And that was why, immediately after my election in 2011, I felt that for us to gain from high petroleum prices, for this country's economy to be stable, we have to completely deregulate so that the money comes to Nigerians, not the money going to marketers. That sometimes you find it difficult to understand the mathematics. You see, but one key thing about a government is that nobody just wake up and run a country. PDP didn't just got up from sleep. Obasanjo had his own vision. Yar'Adua had his own vision. Then Jonathan, I had my own vision as the head of state. And of course, in my days, we talked about the transformation agenda. That mantra drove our philosophy. And it was built on certain key things. First and foremost, having been a deputy governor at the state level for 8 years, within this present democratic setting, this Fourth Republic, I realized that the national unity of this country is critical. For you to move people forward, the people must be united. And that's why the first thing we did when I come on board was even to set up the Justice Belgori Committee that review most of this. During Obasanjo time, there were various meetings, conferences, and so on, to review most of these conferences. And let us look at those areas that they are recurring decimals, areas that the general people feel that things should be done differently. After compiling, we looked at it, and it's quite reasonable. And you cannot just wake up and push certain reforms to the people. So we now set up the Senator Okromo's committee. These are outstanding issues in this country that we need to address. Go around the whole country and come up with a template on how we'll drive these processes and come up with reforms that could clear some of those gray areas that is trying to split the building blocks of this country. When the committee submitted a report, we now set up the Justice Kutugi National Conference, the 2014 conference. So that conference, we didn't just wake up. It passed through different stages. Our commitment is to make sure that we come up with programs and policies and new laws to ensure the unity of this country.